I think for this one, I can give you.
Hi everyone, this is Middle Ages Gaming and I hope you're all doing okay. This channel is about finding the fun in today's mostly cynical gaming environment in new or older titles, and this is one I can add to the list of worthy of your time. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl is the 2007 game and the first in the series from the Ukrainian developer GSC Game World. One cannot help think about what is happening in Ukraine as you play this title. Recently, GSC Game World even had a sale of the game as a fundraiser, with proceeds going towards the war efforts against Russia. The game itself is a wonderfully atmospheric survival FPS, and it hooked me from the start. This is in stark contrast to a more modern shooter in Metro Exodus that I found completely dull and lifeless. The setting is the radiated exclusion zone around Chernobyl nuclear power plant, a few decades after the disaster of 1986. A few armed factions has populated this area, with stalkers scavenging throughout. You are a stalker with a mission to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You know little about who you really are and why you have this assassination as your goal. You will do a lot of overland walking and fighting through urban areas and underground, with the atmosphere and sound design keeping you immersed. There are anomalies everywhere that can kill you instantly, and artifacts to be found that will buff the player in various ways. As you loot or earn currency through selling loot or completing missions, you upgrade your arsenal and will go from dying a lot to a killing machine. The weapons sound and feel visceral. There is a good variety of weapons, but once I found a machine gun with a high fire rate and decent damage, added a scope and grenade launcher, it saw me through most of the game until the final areas. Crouching for accuracy and headshots is the way to go. Sneaking or just avoiding enemies altogether and using a silenced pistol to not attract other enemies is also viable options. But I enjoyed going into most situations guns blazing. Replacing armor as it gets worn or upgrading it with a better set will also be required constantly. These can be discovered or given as part of a story mission. Assisting the various factions, duty or the military will build your reputation with them, and you can choose to join them or remain neutral. You will suffer the effects of radiation poisoning, hunger, bleeding effects, and ensuring you have enough healing consumables is essential. There is more than enough supplies, bandages, food, medkits, anti-rads to come by through looting bodies or purchasing items from various NPCs, and I found it particularly hilarious that you could treat radiation by downing some vodka. Stalker is a punishing game, but you can use a bit of save scumming to ensure you don't lose too much progress if you run into trouble.
Твой путь завершается. Иди ко мне.
The story told in cutscenes, NPC dialogue and documents found throughout is exceedingly gripping, and the mystery is what keeps you going. The end is a romp to your final destination to uncover the secrets of the zone and where the name Stalker really come into its own. A highlight is a section of the iconic Pripyat. Fighting through the hordes of enemies trying to block my path to this secret, I was running out of ammo and health supplies fast. This had me worried until I discovered that swapping out weapons and gathering ammo on the fly and resources from the fallen foes was going to see me through to the end. Throwing everything you have at it was great fun, and I loved it. The story has multiple endings, and if you make the effort of doing the missions that will open the optional endings, you will find satisfactory answers to most of your questions around the anomalies and who you are. You also have choices to make that will affect the outcome differently. It has been a while since I have enjoyed a FPS, and I was somewhat surprised that the game from 2007 scratched that itch for me. The took me about 17 hours to complete, doing the optional side quests that opened the alternate endings, and I enjoyed every second. Stalker 2, scheduled for release in December 2023, can't come soon enough. I hope this overview will be helpful for some of you. My aim is to find the fun in gaming with the little free time we all have, and hopefully this channel will help you decide which titles might be worthy of your time, and give an idea how much time a title might require of you. I try to keep the overview short, but with enough substance to help you make decisions. Feel free to share some of your gaming adventures in the comments below for me to explore. Until next time, stay safe and live free.